Sé que no son horas de llamar, pero moría por sentir tu voz un instante. Sé que ya lo nuestro terminó, perdón si llego a molestar, pero no puedo acostumbrarme a despertar tan solo, a dormir sin mirarte. Sé que ya no soy parte de ti, y aunque me duela tengo que empezar a olvidarte. Sé que es hora de pensar en mí, que el tiempo todo curará y que otro amor vendrá a buscarme. Me muero en el intento, pero ya ves, no puedo, mi amor, dejar de amarte. Estoy loco por ti, porque vuelvas a mí. Quiero solo contigo esta vida vivir. Tantas veces juré tu recuerdo borrar y alejarme de ti para no regresar. No puedo.
Hello, hello, everybody. We are here in Sirius Tejano here in Crystal City. Again, guys, welcome. We're going to have a special guest today, Mr. Richard Castillon from our little town. Well, I'm not going to say little, but our nearby town, La Pryor, Texas. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in. For everybody that's on, thank you guys so much. I'm not going to let him wait. I'm excited to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and reel him in. Mr. Richard Castillon from La Diferencia. Hola, Mr. Richard.
Let me, hold on.
We'll bring him. I think he got out, guys, but I'll bring him in right now. Give me 1 second. There he is.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Sorry, guys.
Hey, you were talking about my big city, La Pryor?
Yes.
The
So,
big windy
Mr.
city,
Richard.
La Pryor, Texas.
Yeah.
Hombre, qué bárbaro.
Yes, sir. Hey, well, the good thing is you're very proud of your town, so that's a good thing.
Hey, thank you so much, man. I mean, La Pryor, I've lived there all my life. I was born in Lubbock, Texas, and desde chiquito, my parents used to go up to Lubbock, Texas to work in the fields like everybody did. No, they would go up, up there and work, and we were all there for a little bit. But my oldest brother, my grandparents came back to La Pryor, and he loved my grandpa Leopoldo and my abuelita Dominga. So we were really forced to move back to La Pryor because he would cry and cry for my abuelito and my abuelita. So we came back to La Pryor, and that's why we came back. Or else we would have stayed up there in Lubbock, Texas.
Yes. It's great. It's great to hear our Tejano artists talk about their experience when they were younger or how they got started and who influenced them and all that stuff. It's great to hear that because a lot of people don't really show that side of them, and it's awesome to hear that, Mr. Richard. I know I even myself, my parents were migrants for so many years. I know at the age of 13, I promised my parents that that's not something I would do because I wanted to finish school and I already knew what it would take. He will say, if you don't finish school, you don't study. This is what you're going to be doing. So
Yeah,
that
I
was a
mean,
motivation for us to continue our education and kind of made us know what it takes um to be successful and be able to live life, right? So
me acuerdo que me decía mi abuelito Leopoldo Castillon, que en paz descanse, nos llevaba every weekend. I mean, he would either take us para el manojeo, or he would take us to a la cebolla, el melón, la sandía. And we
yes,
were little kids, but we wanted to make some money, so we would go. And every summer, he would put us to work every summer. Y nos decía mi abuelito, para que aprendan, mijo, para que se den cuenta que es lo que quieren hacer en la vida.
yes,
La educación es muy importante. Si no estudian, aquí van a andar así como ando yo. And
yes.
there's nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, that's an honest living, but it is hard. It's a
It
hard
is.
living, man. Hay veces que está bien caliente y hay veces que está bien frío, and you still got to work. You got a family to feed. You got to work.
Yes,
So,
definitely. So a little rough draft of what Mr. Richards talking about is we know what it takes to be able to be successful, and he's no he's done so much for the industry. He's been in the industry for so long. I think I've been actually, Richard, I've been following you since, let me see, well, about younger days, but I was, I'm gonna say it, a groupie. Because my best friend, my guy best friend, Edward, he was your drummer.
oh,
Edward
yes,
Hernandez
yes, yeah.
Del Rio.
A
And
great,
we
great,
would
great,
follow
great
you
drummer, man.
guys everywhere. We would be with you guys in San Angelo, San
That's right.
Antonio, Ovalde, because of también our good friend Cesar Sanchez, also a good friend
Yes,
of
yes,
mine.
of course. Sí, la familia Sánchez, sí.
I
Good people.
remember, yes, I remember when, I mean, you had the top hitters at the time, right? Like AJ Castillo, you had Val Maltos, you had Edward, you had Cesar, you
Remember
had,
that? Yeah.
yes, those were
Actually,
the
AJ
time.
Castillo started off with me. Well, he started with his Castillo up in in Austin, pero when he went to play with a bigger band, he started playing accordion with me, and that's how he really started his career. He's doing great now, man. I'm happy for him, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. And that's why met all these guys. And it's amazing to see some of the guys back with you and
Yes.
see them doing music again with you. You know,
We
it's
can't we,
beautiful.
we can't stay away from it. We love it. It's in our blood. I mean,
Yes.
desde chiquitos nosotros, ah, mi papá tocaba en un grupo que se llamaba La Conexión Tejana con Mundo Salazar, Mario
Mhm.
Pérez, mi tío Quique, mi primo Quique Castillón de Ubalde, uh, and they would do weddings and all that. And we started off as roadies with my dad, man. Loading speakers and rolling up cables and all that. And then we went from doing that to actually playing drums and and then I play a little bit of accordion, and then decided, hey man, I think I want to try out to see if I can sing. I always loved seeing my dad sing with Mario, man. I just loved the way their voices sounded when they would sing songs together, man. And that was something that I wanted to do, and
Yes.
that's where I got my first shot at singing, was with La Conexión Tejana. And of course, then every little chance that I got, I would go to Crystal City as a young kid and go to the Crystal Ballroom, go to the Campestre, and
Yes.
Lalo Mata and the Up Band or Zavala Band was playing either at a wedding or a private, and I loved it because I would always stand on the side of the stage, knowing and hoping that they would call me up and so that I could sing a song. And
Yes.
they always did. I'm gonna say that's how my career actually started, was getting the opportunity to get up with Lalo Mata and the Up Band, with Zavala, and then went on to forming La Diferencia with Los Hermanos Caballeros. That's where it all
Okay.
started, Los Hermanos Caballeros, and man, we're still here. We're still here doing the. It's something that becomes part of your life. Music, can't
Yes,
live without
definitely.
it.
Yes, and you being in the industry, how many years have you been in the industry, Richard?
Well, I've been in probably over 25 years or more. Yeah.
Wow. And you know
I mean,
what?
I did stop for a little bit. I did stop for a while, and I took a little break, and I, 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 after 9/11, I took some time off. You know, I was always on the road. Took some
Okay.
time off, and I was only supposed to take about a year, a couple of years off, kind of spend a little more time with my kids because they were growing up. They were growing up so fast, and I was never home. But ended up being longer in that, and then my dad and I decided to maybe open up a convenience store then, a product called Roberto's. So I did
Yes,
that
I
for a
remember
while,
that.
and we did that for a while till we got tired of doing it, and then we sold the business, and uh, and I'm
Yes.
I met somebody from up here. I'm actually living in New Braunfels, Texas.
Okay.
And I met somebody from up here, so like they say, me tiraron para acá, para este lado.
If you guys
Pero
don't know, Mr.
sí
Yes.
extraño mi pueblito, cómo no. I mean, ahí viví toda mi vida. I mean, I've lived there all my life y conozco a toda la gente de allí. I do miss the the getting together and my brothers and sisters and all my
Yes.
friends and primos and all those people, la costumbre de los pueblitos chiquitos, man. No, no hay
Yes.
como vivir en un pueblito chiquito, man. It's the best, man.
Yes. Yes. You can never go wrong with your hometown traditions, right?
No, man.
Yes.
I will,
So you guys know Mr. Richard actually has a ballroom, a club ballroom out there in New Braunfels called Legends.
yes, that's
So
right.
if you guys ever want something to play or whatever, reach out to Richard and his people, and maybe get out there, get yourself noticed in the area. I mean, they brought so many good bands. I think you're gonna about to bring Ruben Ramos.
That's right. We're gonna have Ruben Ramos there for El Día del Amor. So
Awesome, awesome.
yeah,
You never go wrong with what they bring. I mean, they have a great events out there. So, Mr. Richard, I know right now tienes una canción in one of my a family friend of ours, Ricky Calderon. Um,
yes.
I know he plays with you, and actually a lot of people saw it, and some people might not. The ones that are on, Richard actually played on my 40th birthday bash with my good friend Jamming J
Yeah.
Johnny, and it was here at Seventh. And man, hearing that group of guys, even you having, I know you used to have saxophone player back in the day, but bringing it back
Oh
is,
yeah.
man, it's a different feeling. Like I was telling the guys from Loca Pasión, man, a saxophone just does something to complete, well, not complete, but more like it's a different sound. It just brings something
Yeah.
different. And you doing what you did there, I mean, I've seen you, and I'm so impressed every time, Richard. Like the stuff
Thank you
you've
so much.
done, your
I,
vocals, even though you've always had a beautiful voice, pero I know everybody says, "Oh, after time you lose it." I'm sorry, but Richard Castillon has not lost it.
thank you so much. Man, you sound like my mom. Hey, yeah, we knew that coming back, in full force that I wanted to come back and definitely have a saxophone player back in the band. Y se presentó la oportunidad de ahora de Fabian Hernandez, which was a sax player for Jay
Mhm.
Pettis for a while. Man, and I
Yes.
and I called him and said, "Hey, guy, would you like to be part of what we're trying to do this time, coming back out?" And he said, "Man, he was actually, and I didn't know this, but he was a big fan of La Diferencia growing up. He he would perform for his family playing Alguien Especial. That was one of the first songs he ever
Oh,
learned, that sax part on Alguien Especial, which is pretty hard. You
yes.
know,
Yes.
it's a pretty hard song to play on the saxophone. And he used to entertain his family. He told me he used to entertain his family and put on a show for them playing my music. So it was meant to be. So
Yes.
now he's part of La Diferencia, and we're doing great things right now. We got a brand new album that's going to be coming out the second week of March, and right now we're promoting the new single that's called "Que Tropieza." And man, we're happy. We're happy. I feel with this album, it's like the continuation of where I left off when I stopped playing for a while. I feel
Hmm.
that this album is where La Diferencia actually left off. You know,
Yes.
the when La Diferencia had those hits. So I'm really excited about about this whole album. We got together with the great producer from up north Ohio, Rolando Revilla, is the producer of the album, and Fabian is the co-producer of the album, and I'm under Fabian because I mean I got to be there all the time too. But we managed to put something great together. We started with one song. We started with the idea of one song, and we never stopped. It took us about 3 months to finish this album, and I never stopped writing until I finished the album. So
Yes.
it was a nonstop thing, and it just came out. It just poured out. It just
Hmm.
I guess I had a lot to talk about. I had a lot to write about, and it came out so naturally, man. It came out so beautiful,
It's
and
because you connected with him, Mr. Rich. I think the way you left off is just it inspired you more, I guess.
yes. I'm really excited about this album. I'm excited for what's in store for La Diferencia. We got a lot of we're working really hard to come up with great stuff for all the people, for all the fans. I have nothing but wonderful, beautiful people on social media saying nothing but positive things. How they've missed me so much, and that I'm missed in this market. Don't ever leave again. Don't ever stop playing. Continue doing what you're doing. You're gonna be one of those artists like Little Joe that's gonna play till you don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for that because I love Little Joe, and Little Joe's still going, and I mean he does
Yes,
great things.
definitely. Yes.
So I'm happy for that.
And with this album, Rich, do you feel como que cambió un poquito, or do you feel like you tried something different that you have not done before, or it's the Richard Castillon y la diferencia what it was back in the day?
That's what it's back. We went back to the formula of what La Diferencia was all about from the beginning. Of course,
Awesome.
you know, a little modernized with times, but when you hear the
Yes.
album, it's gonna take you back to 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 that album, Linda Chaparrita, si lo quieres, Anoche
Hmm.
soñé contigo, tú no tienes corazón, alguien especial. That kind of this this is that kind of album.
Okay.
That's why it's the I feel that it's the continuation of where I left off, where I really left off in my career, because I did come in and out with little things, but I had like one foot in and one foot out, you know. But
Hmm.
now I feel really blessed with the guys that I have now, the band that I have now. I think I can. I feel really blessed. I feel that we're together as a unity, and that we're gonna do some great things for La Onda Tejana.
Yes, yes. I don't doubt that, Richard. You sometimes I've seen you will get on with other bands and everything. I mean, you just connect. It's just you're just a talented guy. The guys that you usually get, it just they fill in really well. I mean, right now the band that you have right now, number I can't say any more than what I've seen, right? So
Yes.
what you're doing right now in this new song, ¿Qué te pasó?
Yeah.
Um,
Que tropieza. Yes.
I mean, sorry, ¿Qué tropeza? I'm sorry. ¿Qué tropeza? I
Hey,
mean,
gracias, te iba a decir gracias. Me dices, ¿qué tipazo? ¿Qué tal? Ah, pues,
but no, yes, that song is so good. I mean, hearing your vocals, hearing Rick, just the music, how it comes together, like
yeah, and
everything that.
Ricky. It took a little bit convincing Ricky to come over here because he had prior commitments, you know, before he actually joined the band. But
Mhm.
I've known Ricky Calderon for years, man. We as kids, when we were younger, we used to go to Crystal City and we would hang out with those people. He was a real good friend of my brother Ramiro
Okay,
Castillon,
yes,
and their brothers. They would always hang out and at their house, and you know those parties they used to have in Crystal City.
yes, definitely.
So I mean, I feel good about having him in the band because he's from where I'm at, you know.
Hmm.
I'm not the only one from Crystal City, La Prairie, the Winter Garden area, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm super happy that he's part of La Diferencia now, and he's got a lot of talent, man. I mean, he's not only a great guitar player, but he's a great singer too. So I mean,
Yes.
it's definitely great for the band, man.
Yeah. And like I said, you have great hitters. You have good hitters. I mean, your keyboard player. I forgot his name, but I remember him back in the day. También.
Ross Villalpando, and the reason why he back then took a break was because he started having kids, and he wanted to be there
For
for
the
his
kids.
kids. You know, now his
Yeah.
kids are grown up, and they hear all these stories from him. Talk about like back days. You know, he played with La Diferencia and all these things, and they see videos and all that, and this time around, I had my drummer Jeremy Espinosa called him. Hey, would you ever consider coming back?
Hmm.
And Ross told his wife, La Diferencia called me, and they were like, really? I think you should go. And all his kids and everybody were real excited that we had called Ross to come back into the band. So one thing led to another, man. You know that his kids are already grown up, and they've heard him talk about the days back then when he played with La Diferencia, and now they're super excited that he's back with La Diferencia and doing what he loves to do, which
Yes.
is music. So, and we're
Yes.
happy to have him back. We're really happy to have him back too.
Yes, that's so great to hear también, Mr. Richard. And then I know right now, like you say, you're finishing the album and everything. So when do you feel like that album is it already out? Because I know this song is out, but when is the
Yes, well,
album be
the
out?
album. I'm gonna say the album is done. The
Okay.
album is completely done. It's already mixed and mastered. It's ready to go. The album is gonna be coming out the second week of March. With
Okay.
Yes, the second week of March with the new single also.
Awesome. Okay.
So I'm really excited about that. So I can't wait for you guys to hear it. There's a lot of love and passion, a lot of hurt, and everything on that album is true. There's no lie. That's the good thing about it. I guess that's why it was so it came so easy because I had a lot that inside of me, that I was holding on for so long. And cuando se presentó la oportunidad de poder escribir de mi vida, de lo que me ha pasado, it
Hmm.
just it came out naturally, man. And it's and the album's gonna have 12 songs on it. So
Oh, okay. All 12. 12. That's really good.
12
I know a lot of
songs.
people come out with like six, eight.
And I
So
didn't
that's
want to
really
stop
good.
there, man. I wanted 15.
Yeah, well,
we
like
got
back
too
in the
excited.
day,
We
that's
got
what
too
it
excited
was. It
about
was
it.
Yeah, back in the day it was 12, 15 songs on some of the CDs, and you know, a lot of people. I know within time things have changed, and people just do EPs and stuff like that, and it's understandable. I mean, no props to that, but man, you can't go wrong with the whole album with at least 10 songs, at least to
At least
keep.
10, yeah. The
Yeah.
thing is that we didn't want to do that. Everybody does that. I think that our raza, they deserve the full album.
Hmm.
So we wanted to be able to not only have an album that people could download on all your digital platforms, but also have the actual physical album, man, because eso se ha perdido en nuestra cultura, and people
Hmm.
still collect. They're now collecting the big what is it called, the los discos.
Oh,
They're
yes,
coming back.
yes, they
So
are.
when we go to our shows, people don't want to download your song at the show. They want you to sign a They still want you to sign a CD for them. They still
Hmm.
want that. So we decided now we're gonna do a full album, and,
Yes.
and we're gonna do a video for every single song, man. So we got 12 videos. We got to record a video almost every month. So
Wow.
we got a lot of work.
Yes, yes, and it always helps when you do the video to a song. I know a lot of people go away from it. They'll do small clips here and there, and that's what they put out there, or they'll just let the song ride off and see if it gets picked up. People like it and make a connection and stuff like that. But you can't go wrong with videos because you find more of a connection with the story is about the song.
That's right. That's right.
So.
And we got Fabian Hernandez, which is my sax player. He's the guy
Mhm.
that's been doing a lot of the stuff, the social media, and all the stuff that you're seeing now, he's the guy doing it.
Okay.
The all the videos, the video for Que Tropieza, he recorded that video. We just
Okay.
finished recording another video last week, and that's going to be coming out soon before the release of the album, which is the second week of March. So
Okay.
super
Well,
excited.
you guys heard it here. Richard's already telling you around what date they'll be out. You guys don't
Yeah.
forget to go download the new song that's out there. It's really, really good. It has a music video, so you could do
Yes.
both of them. Again,
And
Richard.
also we have a new website that's ladiferenciamusic.com. If you go to ladiferenciamusic.com, ahí encontrarás todo lo que está pasando con La Diferencia. We're gonna start. We got a little small thing of merchandise, but we're gonna start adding a whole bunch of merchandise. Uh, uh, if you want to book La Diferencia, also there's uh, uh, a place there that you can sign and to be able to get a hold of us, or you can call my my tour manager Nick Guerra. You can call him. Everybody knows him. I mean, he's been with me for many years.
Very, very
So,
long time.
or you can call Joey Rodriguez. You can call also anybody that wants to book La Diferencia. Give me a call.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I know that you sometimes do answer some of your stuff on social media, Richard. And
Yes,
like you said, guys, he does have people you can contact. I know the way we contact you was with Myra D. So
yeah.
also Myra
That's
what was
another
it?
person that's part of
Guerra,
our team.
Nick.
Myra D.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, something
Her.
happened.
She's a big part of everything that we're doing now. She's part, en cualquier cosa que hagas en cualquier negocio, siempre tienes que tener un equipo de gente que
Yes.
trabaja contigo. And Myra, is part of our team, man. We have a team right now that's fighting for Ricardo Castillon La Diferencia out there, man. So super happy for that.
Yes, guys. You guys, like I said, the only way
You still
these
there?
artists can make, yeah, the only way that these artists can make a difference and still keep giving you guys the best they can
I don't
is the
know.
support of
Se
the
perdió un
fans.
poquito, or somebody's trying to.
It might be. Can you still hear me? Give us a second, guys. I think he was having troubles.
There,
I
there you
think I had
are.
lost Richard.
Yes, yes. It kind of. Somebody calls and I forgot to turn off the don't disturb button there. Uh,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
sorry.
but
I'm
no,
sorry.
like I was. Yes, what I was saying is the only reason you guys can still be successful and everything is the support of the fans. I know your support is always great. People miss you in the industry. And to the people that are on, let me just give a little shout out to the people that are on. Salud, Jennifer Lynn. Yes, Miss Sex. She plays the sax as well. Another female artist out there from Cielo Azul. Dolores Naro. Saludos, Cynthia Ruiz. Julianne Solis from Eagle Pass. She has her own show as well.
Okay.
Um, Margaret Hector Ruiz, he says, Saludos, Richard from Calumet Falls, Oregon.
Saludos,
Saludos,
Hector
hello, Mr.
Ruiz.
Richard.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you so much.
Yes. And guys, we did post how to go into Richard's website. We put diferenciamusic.com. You could click on that. We put it in our comments there. You guys want to check out anything that they have out there, go click on that link. And Mr. Chris Dominguez, saludos, Chris. I know I saw you guys. He helped you. He was with you when you were here in Crystal City. Saludos to Chris
Yes.
Dominguez. Yes.
Yeah. Saludos para Chris. He's helped us out too. A great guy, man.
Yes. Yes. Again, Richard, I know that you're so known and you've done so much and you continue doing what you're doing. I know it don't matter if you take a break or not, but once you come in, it's like people connect right away because they never stop being connected to you because you're so involved in your social media. Because I used to see, I'm like, even myself, I would see sometimes you will post you singing sometimes, or you're in your truck at work when you're working as a
Yes,
trucker. I mean, I will follow all your stuff that you would do, and you always stay connected because you're always connected to your fans, and that's the good thing about you, that even though you were kind of like working and getting things rolling again for you, nunca te dejaste de tu, what we call familia, right? Your fans. And
that's
I
right.
think
And I had to learn that because I'm not a like I'm a little bit shy, guy, kind of held back. And I had to learn how to like get on social media and talk to the people and all that. I mean, even
yes,
being here with you, I'm a little shy, man. But I gotta let myself go and just tell my story, man, and just let people know that I'm here for them and that. Ya se nos han ido muchos en nuestra industria, and I kind of feel that me siento como, ¿cómo te puedo decir? In debt to my people. I can't stop doing what Tejano music and continue representing my raza, man. I can't. I gotta
yes,
continue. I gotta continue this for not only for myself but for everybody else that loves Tejano. I mean, I
yes,
have to do it. And
yes,
and this year and all the years to come, my mission is to reconnect with everybody that at time was 10 years old that couldn't go to my shows because they were too young, but now they're 30. Now they're
yes,
25, 28 years old. I want to reconnect with all those people that were big fans of Linda Chaparrita, Si Lo Quieres, Hay Unos Ojos, and all that stuff. So that's my mission is to reconnect with all the people, to all the people that fell in love with La Diferencia back then in 1995, 1998. So
yes.
so I'm here to stay too hasta que no me den una patada y me digan con una patada, como dice la canción de Ramón Ayala.
No, you've done, like I said, I love watching when you would get on there and just sing, and just acoustically with just your guitar and yourself. I mean, I mean, I know your brother. Well, I know your brothers and stuff like that, and your nephews, and they also can sing, and it's crazy. Like, I didn't know. I thought it was just you, but then my uncle. I mean, I think you know my uncle. They call him Chubby. He's from here
Sí,
from
cómo no.
Trinidad.
I mean, I love Shelby, man. I love him
Yes.
so much, man. Those I grew up with those guys. I mean, those guys have been my friends for years, man. Yes, yes, I know.
Yes, so he was.
I know all those guys. Yeah.
Yes, he was telling me that he's like, "Nombre, you should have known like when his brother was here, and Nombre, la familia is just talented." And I'm like, "Wow, that's." I mean,
Tengo una hermana que se llama Joanna que canta muy bonito. Tengo mi hermano Leopoldo también, Leopoldo Castillon, que canta demasiado bien también.
yes,
Pues todas mis hermanas cantan, I mean, todas cantan. Liza canta, Joanna canta, Julie también canta, hasta
wow.
Roberto el Barber, que es barbero, mi hermano allá en Uvalde, él también canta. No lo pongan a cantar porque también va a cantar.
Yeah, I don't know where it was. They put a video. I think it was with one of your brothers, the Aitawan, and I think one of your nephews. I don't know if he's your nephew or a cousin. He's a police officer here in Crystal City.
Sí, él es hijo de mi hermano Paul. Él es Paul Jr.
Yes,
Yes,
Paul. Yes.
yes.
So him too, and I was like, whoa. And the next day I saw him, I was like, so you sing, huh? He's all like, well, I try to keep it. I don't like people to know.
Yes, yes. Growing up, he was kind of shy growing up, but I mean, he's a good kid, man. Yeah,
Yeah, and like I said, Richard, I think you guys all gained that from your dad, right? Like all
that's
that.
where ahí está la mata, ahí plantó la mata pa y desde esa raíz salimos todos nosotros, ¿no? Yeah.
Yes,
No,
that's
hombre,
so
pues
so.
some of my happiest moments in my life growing up was spending time with my dad on weekends, like, lo que es granjear a tu padre para, para que te deje. My dad had a brand new pickup, and man, I would wash it for him, and I knew something was coming up, and he either was gonna go he was gonna go to practice allá a Mundo Salazar, or he was gonna go to my tío Juan's and juntarse con todos los tíos y primos y todo. So I would wash his truck. I knew he was gonna let me drive it, man. I wanted to learn how to drive, so he would let me drive his brand new pickup. And those are I still remember that those were my happiest days were when I would go to my tío Juan's and everybody would gather around with guitars and the accordion and would sing. It was such a
Yes.
beautiful. Ya no existe casi nada de eso. It has died
Mm-mm.
out. Those traditions are no longer here, man. Yo he ido para mi pueblo y paso para ahí por la casa donde vivía mi tío Juan y se mira muy triste. Había mucha alegría en el pueblo, había mucho de qué hacer, aunque era un pueblito chiquito, pero había mucho porque la gente
Yes.
era feliz con lo que tenía y los fines de semana, I mean, had a blast, man. Going to my Uncle Juan's and going to Mario's and to Mundo Salazar's and practice. I mean, it was such a treat for me, man. Growing up, uh,
Yes.
being around, growing up, seeing my dad play and actually playing with him too at weddings and quinceañeras and things like that. So I miss
That's so
I
so
miss those days with. I sometimes sit around and I miss those days with all my heart. I mean, I
yes.
wish I would. I wish I could do it all over again. To be honest with you.
Yes. So do you guys have any videos of stuff like that, Richard, that you can always go back to, or
Well,
no
I
via
mean,
eso?
I'm in the. I know that we have. There's got to be pictures, and back then we didn't have cell phones like we have now. So to
Mhm.
make a video back there was like, o te trabas nomás la cámara de Channel 5, no,
Oh, see.
la cam- las cámaras, the big old big cameras like they got Channel
Yes.
5. Now you can do everything with just your cell phone, but there's got to
Yes.
be there's got to be somebody that's got some videos and and pictures and stuff like that because I mean that would happen throughout my youth. It happened almost every weekend. So I mean,
Yes.
yep.
I'm not gonna lie, Richard. I think I used one of those cameras to record you guys one time in Ovalde, because Richard, it's the Edward's dad. Is like, hey, you go record him. So you guys were playing at a church festival, and that I thought yo recording you guys with that big old camera.
Hey, my wife was saying that she was so embarrassed because her mother like she was so proud of them. She would go to the volleyball, basketball to see her play. And she said, "Man, I wasn't even that good to play, but my mom was real proud." She would walk in with that Channel 5 cameraman like that, like in front of everybody, like it was the biggest thing. Oh my God, my mom's here. She would say, "My mom's here with that big camera," and I know she has. She's got to have a box full of those memories, man. One of these days, I'm gonna ask
Yes.
my wife to see if we can see some of those videos. But that she was so proud of them, no matter if they played good or not, she would go see them at the at the uh, at the basketball or volleyball, tournaments and things like that. And she would, "Y ahí viene mamá." Dijo, "Ahí viene mamá con la Channel 4, Channel 4 así."
No, those were the days. That's how you. I mean, that's how you were. Well, that's lo que había, right? There's nothing else that you could use back in the
No
day,
había más.
and then they started
No
making
había
all these
más.
smart stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Or even the cameras from the que era Walmart or whatever, que nomás flat, the little chiquitas. You waited to go, get your pictures printed out and all that stuff.
Sí, sí.
It wasn't
I
like,
remember all that.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes.
Hombre,
Or the
donde,
Polaroids que nomás acá ya salía el Polaroid.
right?
But no, those were the times.
Yes.
Yes, so those were the times, and you know, saludos to Fabian Hernandez. Thank you for tuning in. He just got on a while ago. Um, also to Solis Entertainment out there. Thank you guys so much. I know they're the ones helping you out there as well, bringing you some
Yes.
bands to your
Yes. That's
location.
right.
To JR Solis Entertainment. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So Richard, I know that you're saying that your music is gonna come out in March and stuff like that. Um, do you see yourself? I think you're even doing a cruise, right?
Uh, I don't know if I'm in a cruise yet, but uh, I think something was coming up. Somebody mentioned something about that. Yeah. Me doy cuenta en vez, stuff that are we really? Oh, let's go.
On social media, ¿verdad?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So I mean, I think I did see you. I'm not too sure. I don't want to jump the gun on it, but I think I had seen you in one of the things that they posted that a cruise that there was going to be a cruise coming in. Pero yes, you guys. Salute to TJ Rodriguez, Jordan, Washington from watching from El Paso, Texas. Thank you guys so much for
Oh
tuning
man,
in.
salud para toda mi raza del Paso, de Washington, de allá, qué bárbaro. Can't wait to go up there
Yes.
and perform for you guys this brand new album. Love
Yes.
it.
So where is your next show coming up?
We got some stuff coming up. Let me see. We got a show here in San Antonio with David Garza. We're celebrating his birthday bash coming up.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm terrible with dates. If I don't have them in front of me, I don't remember them. And I know I should, but they can go to our website.
But go check
Ricardo
out
Castillon.
ladiferenciamusic.com. You'll find everything on there.
There you go. There you go. Yes, we're gonna be posting all that stuff
Yes,
because
guys.
we're gonna
Yes.
really
If you
get
guys want
going like January, February, but March you can start seeing that we're gonna start getting a lot more busier because January and February are kind of slow, a little bit slow, but
yes. So like
so
I say, guys, go check out. We put it on our comments. Go check out ladiferenciamusic.com. He'll have a lot of this on there. You'll see where they're playing next, what's coming up. If there's like a sneak peek of music or anything that has to do with Richard Castillon and La Diferencia, you'll find it there. Richard, I know you mentioned the people that they can make contact to connect with you. Again, salutes to Myra D, salutes to Nick Guerra, to everybody
yes, sir.
that helped out
Mara
Richard
D, Nick
Castillon from
Guerra,
back in the day.
yes. What's that?
You want to
Sorry,
name
I didn't
everybody
hear you.
else that is also? Do you want to name
Yeah.
everybody else that also does it besides Nick and Myra D?
Myra D is in charge of getting our music to radio, and making sure they're playing the music,
Okay.
promoting our music on radio. Uh, uh, Fabian, our sax player, he's in charge of a lot of things. He wears a lot of hats. He actually does all the artwork for everything that we're doing to this point. He's done the video that you see with Tropieza. He did that video. He also co-produced this album with Rolando Revilla from Ohio up north. Rolando produced the last album that Jay Pettis had. I don't know if you remember that
Okay.
album. Yeah, he was the producer for that album. Didn't really get
Okay.
credit for it, but he was the producer, for that album. But so he's part of our team, all those guys, and
Awesome. Okay.
so and we got a lot of other people that are out there fighting for us. We got Joey,
Yes.
we got Nick Guerra, we got Bill Angelini, we got Ricardo Castillon.
Yes.
So many people that want to see this thing really take off. So super happy for that.
Yes. And just a little quick update. The guys from the band they've been telling me they're actually gonna open up for Tejano Mundial Awards. February 20th, guys. Go make your way out there to
There,
Tejano Mundial Awards. Richard
there you
Castillon
go.
will be opening up for them. And then that weekend, February 23rd, they'll be at Thirsty Horse. So there you go.
There you go.
February, they'll be busy. Thank you guys, LJ Espinosa. Thank you, and Fabian, for giving us those updates and the dates that you guys will be
Thank you guys.
staying in.
They always have my back. I tell you, man. If I don't know it, they know it.
Yes.
That's
you
what
guys
you
so
call
much.
a team right there, man.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you guys so much. Can I get a mic, dice Fabian?
Yeah.
But yes, saludos to the La Diferencia group guys, a group of guys out there. You guys are doing great. Like I was telling Richard and telling the fans out there, you guys go check out Richard at your nearest. If you hear him, he's in your area or he's in your town. Go check it out. You won't be
Yes.
disappointed. I mean, every location is different when Richard is there because he connects with you guys. He gives you what you want. I know sometimes you. I mean, at least what I've experienced with him on that event that we had, he's like he actually can connects with you guys and asks you, well, ¿qué quieren oír? And you start yelling. I mean, I know we're so used to in our area, que linda chaparrita, Antonieta, hay unos ojos, but unos ojos is kind of hard to do, guys, because you need the female. So I know they asked for that a lot. Now, o el gallo gallito. I mean,
¿Te acuerdas de esa
those are,
canción? Gallo, gallito, gallito, canta, 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 canta.
yes,
Oh,
that's my actually Richard. Si lo quieres, el gallo gallito are my all-time favorite songs from you.
really, really. Wow.
Um,
We're
yes,
actually we're gonna be recording soon a an album with all the hits, and we're gonna add all the
awesome.
songs in there, man. So
I can't wait. Can't wait to have it here. We can play the crap out of it. I'll give the thing. Yes, we try to stay and show love to our locals because I mean, our town is small and our little areas around our Crystal City, Carrizo, La Pryor, Batesville,
Cheto.
our little town, Big Wells, all that. There's so much talented guys there, guys that connect and they have bands, but no, they don't really get exposed. And like right now, there's Gabriel Rios and A30. There's Los Camaradas, Richard Castillon, and all the guys from Eagle Pass, Gary Hobbs, the Crazy
There's a whole
Pimps,
bunch of
Los
yes,
Garcia
that's right.
brothers. I mean, there's so much talent here. We're like the next RGV, right? Porque ya está todo el
Yeah,
talento, ¿verdad?
that's right.
So us here, we try to show support to everybody that is locally around here. Or I know that the reason we will follow a lot Shelly Lal is because she had Mike Macias. Mike is
Yes.
originally from Crystal City, and well,
Actually, now that you say Mike was part of La
actually with
Diferencia
you,
for a long time. Yes, what
yes.
a great musician, man. Great musician.
Yes,
Yes.
and saludos to our my best friend is Karina. Karina, her name is Karina Castillon. I don't know if she's related to you, but I know we will have to talk about them. And they've opened up for you back in the day when there was Bear Motors, and I know that's how you guys met and stuff like that. Maybe you
Mhm.
know her brother Joe Castillon. Um, they have a band called Pin. Back in the day, they were called Promesa,
Mhm.
and I mean, like I said, they always told me a lot about you too. So what is it? I don't know where it was that Raymond Herring.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
the keyboard player for them, and
Well, Raymond, let me tell you a story about Raymond. A lot of the hits on that first album, uh, uh, were a lot of the arrangements were inspired by Raymond on the keyboards, like Linda Chaparrita, Si Lo Quieres, and all that. Before I actually got signed, we had a lot of those songs already, and Raymond was part of that.
yes,
Este, great musicians in Crystal City, man. En Cristal hay mucho talento en la Pryor, Cheto, and
Ovalde.
Ubalde, qué bárbaro, Carrizo, Cheto, Cotula,
Yes,
Divi. I mean, there's a lot of talent.
All the Sotos and Sanchez, they're all so
Sí,
talented
sí,
out
no,
there.
qué bárbaro.
Yes, so you guys, if you guys are gonna make your way at the rodeo to the rodeo, um, I'm sorry, I thought I said rodeo. It's Rodeo Event Center in San Antonio, March 15th. They'll also be out there. Thank you, Chris, for putting that out there. Um, there you go, guys. There's dates for February. There's dates for March. I know there's going to be more dates out there, but as far as right now, they have Tejano Mundial. You can catch Richard there on February 20th. Also, Thirsty Horse, February 23rd. And in March 15th, you can catch them at the Rodeo Event Center out there in San Antonio. So all those events are in San Antonio. You guys can catch them out there. I know a lot of people in this area, whatever. You guys are usually in San Antonio. So You can choose a date. Go show support to Richard and all the guys. Again, Richard, I cannot wait to hear the whole album. This song right now,
Que
I
tropieza.
know. Yes, right now all the stations I've heard that have it have been playing it and play. It's just it's get very catchy, and you can hear it like you hear it. You already know just by hearing the beat. It's Richard. You know, you have a unique
That,
sound,
that's the
and como
first
tú-
time. That's the first time I ever record a song that's all in a minor. It's
Mhm.
all in a minor song, so it was kind of different for me, and it was like, okay, well, let's try it, and but thank God that we got some good producers that were able to give it that la diferencia feel to it. So I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I mean, I'm hearing nothing but great things on social media. I'm hearing wonderful things, man, and I'm so honored and uh, so happy that people are liking the new material, man. Love it.
Yes, and Richard, I've heard you sing in English too, and man, like I said, your voice is just. I mean, not to take anything from Jay Pettis, but you are la voz as well. You know, like
Thank you so
no, you
much.
have not lost a step. I mean, whatever you keep doing, I don't know if you do warm ups or you just that's
Well, the
just.
thing is that I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that I don't drink a beer because I do, but I don't
Hmm.
drink at all when I sing. When I
Oh,
perform,
okay.
I don't drink at all. I just drink water. So
Hmm.
I try to take care of myself as because I know that this is my instrument right here. This is what
Hmm.
I make money with. So I got to take care of myself. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
I try to take care of myself as best as I can.
yes.
Sometimes we can't help to get sick. I mean, you get a cold and all
Hmm.
that, and the show must go on. You still tienes compromiso, and you might not be 100%, but it's not because I partied or because I've been smoking or anything like that. It's because I'm sick, de un
Yeah.
malecito, a cold or whatever like that. So
Yes, especially right now, ahorita todos, I mean, the way the weather has been, it's
it's
crazy.
terrible.
We're in a bipolar town, well, not a town, but just bipolar times.
Sí,
So
hasta-
we always have cold, hot. No, hombre, no se entiende el weather, right? So
that's
again, Richard, thank you so much for being here with Serious Tejano. I know you have a prior commitment here in a little bit también. You'll be doing an interview out there in Houston. So
yes.
thank you so much, Richard, for being here, taking the time. I know right now, como te está yendo is really, really good. You left off just where you started where you left off, and you always have a station here. We're neighbors, so you know we try to support our locals always and putting them out there and you know you Richard, I can't say much about you because your music speaks for itself,
Thank you so much. I
and
appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. All the guys from La Diferencia, we are honored and blessed to have beautiful people like you and all my raza from Crystal City and all the surrounding from La Pryor, the Cheto, the Eagle Pass, Uvalde, Cotula. I mean, those are that's my raza right there, man. And I'm so
yes,
and I'm so so glad that I'm still able to do what I do, and hopefully that de que con mis canciones que te pueda hacerte sentir reír y si o llorar si te sientes de una manera, ¿no? Y estoy agradecido por todo el apoyo que me están dando. I've heard nothing but positive things on social media from the people, and they're happy to see me back doing what I love to
yes,
do. So thank you so
yes.
much.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce your song. You guys, again, this was Richard Castillon y La Diferencia. Richard, go ahead and introduce your song. We'll play it out and then lo despedimos.
Thank you so much. Aquí les va para todos ustedes lo más reciente de Ricardo Castillón, que tropieza.
Nada gano con llorar si tú ya estás decidida.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna say bye to Mr. Richard. Y'all gonna listen to the song and then lo despedimos esta noche. Richard, thank you so much. You have a great
Gracias,
night.
Tatiana.
We'll
Thank
see
you
you
so
around.
much. Bless you. God
Thank
bless
you.
you. And que Diosito te cuide. Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much. Thank you.
I guess the song doesn't want.
Con la esperanza, por amor o por costumbre. Ven y calma mi tristeza. Nada gano con llorar si ya estás decidida. Yo no puedo retenerte si tú estás convencida que tienes otro amor y ocupa mi lugar y que de mi dolor te importa. Te tengo que olvidar lo mucho que te amé y no volver a pronunciar tu nombre. De hipocresía, tú a mi lado me subías, pretendías que me querías y lo tonto que te creía. Tropieza, que incertidumbre, es vivir con la esperanza, por amor o por costumbre.
Yes, guys, that was Richard Castillon. Que tropieza. Go request it at all your local stations out there. Again, guys, thank you so much. Thanks to Richard, to the guys that tune in, to all the fans that tune in. You guys don't forget we have a interview on Monday with Miss Gigi Guerrero. Also on Tuesday we will have Angela Miranda, and then I'm sorry, on February 11th we will have Conjunto Cats, and then on February 13th we will have Motivo, and then on Valentine's Day we're gonna have an interview with Heather, and then on February 18th we will have Arte Hirina. So stay locked in, guys, with Serious Tejano, trying to give you the best and everything we can with artists and interviews. Again, thank you guys so much. You guys have a great night. We will see you on Monday on February 3rd. We'll catch you later. Thank you for tuning in.